Hello everyone, if you've been following the YouTube world, then you are probably familiar with the adventure Bandits, a dynamic and exciting pair of content creators. As luck would have it, they have agreed to do an interview with us for our very first talk on a new series that we are calling The Creators Lounge. So if you're a fan of RV life or have aspirations to become a YouTuber, you do not want to miss this interview. They share with us some entertaining and frightening stories of their adventures on the road, as well as their successes and challenges as they have grown their YouTube channel to over 34,000 subscribers and over 3.9 million views. So let's get started. So I know you guys are like snowbirders now, right? So you guys legitimately full-time RVers. What is your current RVer status?
We like full timers during the winter time. So 6 months out of the year, we're full timers. 6 months out of the year, we're weekend warriors.
Okay.
Because we always return back to Ohio.
But I would also say, even as weekend warriors, there's a lot of times where we'll go to our favorite home spot, which is West Branch. Everyone knows about that park, and we'll stay there for a week or two, and I can go back and forth and work, or he can go back and forth and work, or I can just work remote. So we're a little, I don't know what we are.
So everybody don't think we have jobs.
Yeah, but we have jobs.
Yeah, we both work. I go back to work when I want. After the winter, the cold months pass, I go back to work. So we go back to Ohio. I hate doing it, but I get bored. They call me the Tinker Man in our neighborhood. So I'm always looking for things to do.
So if anything, I would say we're bandit time, because we're going to take advantage of any time possible to go out there and camp. If it's extend your vacation days on a holiday, or if it's to use a week here for a whole vacation, or if it's to camp while you're working still close to your job, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so y'all like digital nomads in the winter.
Pretty yes. Much. Yes.
Okay.
You can call it that.
Right.
Nomad bandits.
All right, let's talk RVs, because I know you guys, last year y'all switched your rig to the one you got now?
Yep, it actually been like a year and a half now.
Okay. So, but this thing is almost like a fifth wheel. Why did y'all go with this other than the fifth wheel?
Because we didn't want to lose the bed of our truck. At the times, we wanted to haul our bikes in the bed of our truck. We wanted to haul anything like our paddle board. We looked for something that was close to a fifth wheel, but not quite a fifth wheel. Like this travel trailer, it has everything that a fifth wheel would have. It has the island, it has the
washer and dryer.
I mean, it has plenty of room, opposing slides. I mean, it is huge in here. It looked like a little miniature house, like what they call them, little small houses.
The tiny house.
Tiny house. Yeah. So it looked like a little tiny home in here. But it has a residential refrigerator. It come loaded. So we got close to the fifth wheel without getting the fifth wheel. But what we did do to make it a fifth wheel, we went out and got a certain hitch. A lot of people like fifth wheel because it don't sway. This hitch here prevents sway as well.
Okay. Did you have to modify the truck, or did you get a different truck?
Well, I did do things to the truck. I got a additional leaf spring on the truck.
Okay.
So the truck is real sturdy. After that, we got the hitch. So
okay, so you up your payload so you could carry around all them toys. Y'all like them toys.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the toys. Hey, we ain't going anywhere and be looking at other people doing something like, wow, look at that. We hate that. We want to be doing that too.
Yeah, the nice golf cart now too. Y'all got that pimped out. Is it Frog, or is it what did you call it, Ashanti?
Sugar Bear. It's Sugar Bear.
Everybody call it Frog. Everybody that we even met in Tampa, Florida, was calling it Frog. So the official name is Frog.
But I'm gonna call it Sugar Bear.
Okay. Have you ever had a blowout while you were towing Frog in the rig?
No.
Nah?
No blowouts. That's awesome.
We did have 2 blowouts, but we haven't had a blowout.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It hasn't been with Sugar Bear at all. And we're real cautious on that. And I think that's one of the reasons why we were looking for a toy hauler, because that really fits us. But we just haven't found the right toy hauler that's going to continuously give us that living room space that we're used to and conditioned to. So we want to make sure that when we do upgrade to a toy hauler, it's going to be the perfect one. And every year they keep changing it. It's like they keep adding something. And you're like wondering, like, should, almost like double Dutch, like, should I jump in and get it right now or should I wait next year? But the industry is doing a really good job of changing the floor plans. So I'm hoping, if not this year, next year, hopefully they'll find one, or we'll find one that fits our needs.
Y'all didn't find anything out there in Tampa?
Yeah, it was plenty in Tampa, but it was too busy. And we was doing meetups and dinners. So, I mean, we just stayed so busy. So we didn't actually get to look.
I got to look, though.
I think we need to do Tampa one year.
Yeah, that
would
be
fun. Yeah, you got to do Tampa. I recommend everybody do Tampa.
Yes, everybody.
It's a total different atmosphere for any RV show that you ever go to.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little baby one going on in Richmond this weekend that we're gonna be going to.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's not like that one.
Yeah.
In Virginia? That's Virginia.
Yeah, Richmond. Mm-hmm. You guys are known for the toys. What toys could you guys not camp without?
I gotta say the bikes.
The bikes.
Okay.
The
I don't
electric.
agree.
She said, "I'm agree."
It's something else we camp with all the time. What would
He said, "What would you not ever camp without?"
And that's the bikes. You think something else?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I would go with bike, just as long as it's the electric bike. Yeah.
Ashanti, you're a little too comfortable because that last video you were running around with one hand.
I know.
Well, she knows she could have just fell easy.
Yo, I was worried for you.
Yeah.
I was like, she got some skills.
On that bike, I was worried too, because that bike was taking off. I mean, it looked compact, but that thing was like boom, like let's go.
Don't you guys got one of those little bikes too?
It's not it.
What you call
it? You got the little tiny little Jetsons.
Yeah.
That was she got.
That's what I was on, and that thing was like.
Did y'all get rid of the Harleys?
Mm-mm.
No, we still got that.
Those Harleys are cool, but they're kind of big though.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They cool though. We look cool at the park.
Oh yeah.
The handlebars like this, and they cool. Yeah. We like them.
I would have to tell you, true story. We were at Mohican in Ohio, and we were going back to our campground. And there was this one guy. He was coming from the campground. He was riding.
He had an actual Harley.
He had the real deal Harley. So it's a sign that the Harley, motorcycles.
All motorcycles do.
All motorcycles do that little pat,
like down to the side. Like,
I'm passing you.
So I knew it already. I did it first. Let him know I was on a Harley.
Yep. So the guy, did it too. And then when Talmange went by, the guy like did a double take, like, what kind of Harley? Like, what are you on?
It didn't make no noise.
It didn't make no noise. It didn't have a vroom vroom or nothing. So it kind of took him for a surprise, but he had a big smile on his face. He was like, I don't know what you guys are on, but okay, it looks cool.
Yeah, the Harleys have a classic sound to it.
Yeah, they do.
We aspire to go West Coast. And I was wondering if you guys had any plans, because you guys like the East Coast
and Midwest
and Southeast, right? You guys ever doing any West Coast trips? Got anything planned going west?
Well, even though Alaska is not West Coast, Alaska is north. So we're going to do Alaska for a week and a half. And then my brother, I have family all in California. So my brother wants to do California. And we've been back and forth to California a lot. California is beautiful. Colorado is beautiful. Arizona is beautiful. New Mexico is beautiful. So with you guys doing West Coast, you guys are definitely going to have a good time there.
As far as us wanting to go West Coast, we do. Is there anywhere we want to go? I would say Colorado.
The ones that I just mentioned.
Yeah.
Us, California, Arizona.
She said it was beautiful, but she didn't say she wanted to go.
I would want to go there, but us carrying Smokey there, I don't know if I would want to do that. I would probably definitely want to do something
maybe a little
bit smaller.
We do want to hit Texas. We do want to hit Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. But that's not the West Coast.
I know that's not the West Coast. I'm saying places that we do want to hit. But as far as the West Coast, there's a lot of people that's on the West Coast, but we like water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the West Coast got water.
Well, you gotta go far west.
Okay. We got water, babe.
Okay.
How do y'all feel driving through the mountains? Like, I'm terrified. We never really go west because I'm scared of the mountains. Are y'all comfortable like going all through the mountains?
Not in Virginia.
Well,
not in Virginia.
She's not comfortable.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why, because she don't drive, but
and I don't. But I stay up when I'm in Virginia. Virginia has the most craziest. It's turns here, there. It's like you're on a roller coaster.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
It's beautiful.
You like that?
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love going to the mountains. Yeah. I feel like you said. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster, and I'm towing my 35-foot trailer. You got to be on your game. So it's fun for me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not fun. It's very stressful.
Do you like to drive at night or during the day?
Definitely during the day.
Okay.
At
night
too, I get drowsy. You like night driving?
Yes, we usually leave out around 7:00 and drive all night.
Wow.
Only people you got on the highway is the truck drivers, and the truck drivers like real courteous to each other. Like even with us, they have blinked the lights. Like, okay, you cleared me, you can get over. So that's why I like the nights. You don't have cars just jumping in front and cutting in front of you and hitting their brakes up.
Okay. If you can go back in time, what would you tell newbie RVer Talmange and Ashanti? What would you tell them before they even went on their first RV trip?
Oh, good question. What would we do different? We never actually looked back. We just
okay. You answer for yourself. What would you do different?
I would taught Ashanti how to drive at an earlier and got her used to like the older RV that we have. If she knew how to drive earlier, our first RV was like a fixer upper, so we could have took a chance with that.
But wait a minute, I did try that one because
the first one we had.
Because remember our friend, she had an issue with hers, so you had to jump in hers.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I can drive just as long as you give me a straight road. If you give me a turn, if you give me a residential with a mailbox sticking close to the road, I might hit it.
You know, I taught her how to drive a boat. She learned how to drive a boat. Like our very first boat that we had, she learned early. I should have got her doing that when it comes to the RV as well. But even with the new boat, she took out somebody's mailbox.
You didn't get to catch that on camera?
I don't believe I took it out.
She took it out.
I'm sticking to my story. I did not take it out. You don't have to prove.
That didn't make the edit, huh?
It didn't make the edit. He doesn't have to prove.
It didn't make the cut.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
For me, I would have to say, just being a little bit more prepared. I think as a newbie, sometimes you're thinking, when it happens, then I'll go ahead and I'll prepare for it or I'll learn from it. I think just being a little bit better prepared. And I think the fact that you have people that you can learn from, they're preparing the newbies to what they need to watch out for. If it's buying an RV, if it's, doing the repairs, if it's buying a used RV, some of the cons and the pros for that. So I think just being a little bit more prepared. We weren't prepared for it whatsoever. We just jumped in feet first, and then we figured things out, right?
Okay.
So
I do have something to say because I just thought about this newbie thing. If I was a newbie, I'm going to say a couple years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, we learned to use the RV as our second home. A lot of times people wait for the weekend to camp. A lot of times your days off of work come in the middle of the week.
Right.
If I was a newbie, I would take that middle of the week when I'm off. I would use that to go camp.
Okay.
Instead of waiting for the weekend and waiting for the perfect day to come up. Sometimes you don't get the weekend. Sometimes you get, like I said, the days is in the middle of the week.
The days that you get, the only days you get, right.
And it's much easier to get on the campground now in the middle of the week.
Oh, definitely.
And so what he's saying, just get out there and do it. Don't wait. Yeah.
Right.
Or they can watch our videos, right?
Right.
We started watching you guys and what, KYD?
Yeah.
And there wasn't really that many RVers out there, like doing it like that. So now you got a whole bunch of RVers now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this: what got you guys into RVing then?
Yeah, I'll answer that. So I've always wanted to do the RVing thing. When we were living back in Florida, we were in our early 20s, and I was trying to get Henry on board with RVing. Henry is like a New Yorker.
I'm a city boy.
He's from Queens, and he's like, "What are you talking about? Like, why do you want to go RVing?"
They went outside all the time. That's cool.
Exactly. So I drug him out to like one of the RV places in Orlando. We looked at him, and he was just like, "No, like I'm not interested."
And that's when they were cheap.
Oh my God, we saw like this Class A that was 99,000.
Yeah.
And it looked like something that
like a nice diesel
like
pusher.
a celebrity would be driving.
Yeah.
But I think with the pandemic, we weren't able to travel. So I was like, Henry, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for. Like, why don't we get an RV and like start camping? And he was like, all right,
Right. Before the pandemic, we like going on cruises. We like going to resorts.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then after the pandemic, you couldn't do any of that. I mean, during the pandemic, right? So that was the next best thing was RVing.
Yeah. So it was perfect timing.
Yeah. And then the kids were home because we have teenagers.
Yeah.
So in other words, you guys are COVID.
We are. We are COVID.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. But I mean, we have teenagers, so it was kind of hard for us to really, do it before they were sent home to stay for 2 years they were home.
Yeah.
So it gave us the opportunity to know. And now we got a college student that's about to graduate, and then our daughter, she's a sophomore in high school. So we got 2 more years of taking care of kids.
So what comes after that? After the kids?
Oh, we out. We going full time.
Wait, I don't know if we're going full time.
We'll be like you guys at least, snowbirding at least something.
Yeah.
I feel like I still need my house. You know what I mean? I think I could do, several months at a time, but then I need
snowbird. Yeah.
I mean, I could do more than the 2 or 3 months of winter. I could probably do even 6 months, but I need to be able to come back home and like chill for a little bit.
Home base.
Yeah, home base.
Yeah.
Right.
Come back and regroup.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheers.
Drink break. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Okay. As you snowbird during the winter time, we start ours in November and we end it in April.
Not really. Still snowbirding when you go to different campgrounds in the Floridas.
Okay. He's adding on amendments, but what I'm trying to say is you still have your house. And so this is something that nobody knows. You guys are hearing it for the first time. We actually had to run back home, emergency. So as a snowbirder, you have to remember to have your checks and balances for your home as well when you leave it for a long period of time. We had our stove on, and then my son, who came to visit, he saw there was a box of food, like canned goods, in my car. So he's not a cook. He put the box on the stove, and the stove was semi-on. So I believe we were in the Carolinas. We had a fire.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So being away from your home, you still have to take care of your house. You got to make sure it's safe. You got to have someone maintain it. So we had to fly back. Thankfully, it was not a big fire. The only thing that got destroyed was the stove and the flooring. Since he does flooring, the flooring is going to be free, right? Okay. The only thing we got to do is pay for the stove. But
I'm charging her.
But that was a lesson learned.
We go half on everything. She got to pay her.
But that was a lesson learned. Now my son has learned the fact that you don't put a box of anything on the stove. No one should ever put anything on the stove, right?
Right.
That's like a rule. But so we have lesson learned also as being snowbirds. We learn stuff all the time, and when we learn from it, we just get better from it.
That's right.
You know what? That reminds me of that one question. I forgot. It's not on there right now.
Yeah. So for those of you watching that didn't know, you guys had a pretty major incident in your old trailer.
No, it was the new trailer. Well, their new trailer before this one.
Yeah.
It was the trailer with no name.
Right. Right.
Has your RVing style changed since that incident? Are you guys like doing things a bit different since then?
We don't do trees.
Yeah.
Well, that reason for that, because we got Starlink too, though. I know a lot of people like to be in the shade, but we don't look for shaded spots no more either.
But we also look at the trees. So we look at the trees around us. We look at the winds. We pay attention to the weather. We make sure our awning is in. There's a couple of times we'll even put in our slide. So like if it's really, really bad, we'll put in our slide as well. And we'll, be a little confined, but we're trying to be more cautious. We're not fearful. I would say after that happened, I was fearful for a couple of months. I didn't even go back to the park that we loved so much. And that's our home park. It took us a year to go back, but I wasn't going to be fearful. What I wanted to do was just learn from it.
And she's a very scary person too. But anyway, guys,
I am too.
If anybody who didn't see that video, we're gonna link that in our description box. So everybody can see that, because everybody can learn from that experience.
We learn from it. I don't like being camping near trees anymore.
Right.
Or I look for dead limbs and whatnot.
We still get emails to this very day as far as that video. That video did over 1 million views.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty much went viral, and a lot of people still email us, and a lot of people still ask us, like, "Hey, thanks to you, I checked my insurance, and I found out that I didn't have replacement on my insurance." We still get that, people thanking us and everything. So that's important. It was a learning experience for everybody. We just was fortunate to have insurance and had a platform where we can show people this what can happen when you're out camping, and be mindful, or get insurance and covering thing that you have invested in your RV. A lot of people think like if you pay less, they're winning, but you're not really winning if you pay less.
Yeah.
Pay the extra $15 to cover your jewelry or cover your belongings, what have you.
Yeah. And everyone always thinks camping is just, fun and relaxing and sunshine, but we share the good and the bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Are we done with the RV questions?
Yeah.
We're YouTubers here, so we're trying to reach y'all level.
Yeah. So how do you guys handle production? Like, who does the filming, most of the filming? Who does the editing? Who does the social media, like interaction, like with the audience? Like, tell us more about how you guys handle that.
The back office.
Go ahead.
So I give credit where credit is due. Okay. Talmange is the editor. I have no clue, or I don't even know where I would begin if it came to the editing. So whoever does the editing, I give you your props.
I'm the filmer as well.
You are not the filmer. You are not the filmer, because I have proof. You cannot hold your hand out on the passenger side.
Hand out the window.
I don't care. That's my proof right there. And who's filming me when I talk? It's me. So I would say we both complement each other when it comes to filming, because it should be interactive between the both of us, right? And then when it comes to interacting, I would have to say this is something that we do a lot. And
we always banter back and forth.
Yep,
so
we do.
Interacting is real easy for us to do.
Yep. And then on top of that, when it comes to us like commenting, social, we both do it. Because, I have a full-time job.
I do it the most.
Okay.
I got the
anyway, he'll do the comments during the daytime. I do a lot of comments, when I'm off of work and stuff like that. But you could tell when he comments, because he'll be short and he'll be dry. And I'm more oh, tell me more, give me a story, and I'll give you a story back. But one thing that I like that we both do
that's not
is
true.
that
That's not true.
That is true.
Because I started calling people sis. I act like
so you're see? That is messed up.
You know how women
really
call each other
up.
sis. I feel you. I'll be like, sis, I feel
Don't
you.
do that. Don't do that.
I like, hey, we answer all the comments. Sometimes,
we do answer all of our comments.
I realize this. I gotta act like Ashanti sometimes. And I gotta be like, sis, I feel you, I understand, and all that.
So you know when someone asks me about a truck comment, I'm be like,
she can't answer that.
No.
So
I'm gonna act like you and be like, I got a F-250. What is that?
I won't say that.
I'm gonna say that.
I won't say that.
Anyway, I do have to say one thing we do want to do is always comment. I think that's really important. If they're taking the time out to watch our content,
we go through the comments
and we're going to go through the comments and we're going to respond back. We do our best to try to comment back on each and every single response. And I think that is huge for YouTubers.
And that's what we pride ourselves on, being that we've been in it so long, and we at 30 plus. So we pride ourselves on being able to still go back in the comments and talk to everybody, because we thank everybody for following us. And a lot of people don't want to leave a comment and not hear nothing back. So we do our best to say something back. If not, we'll like it, we'll heart it or whatever. If you're not asking us a question, but if you're asking us a question, we do our best to respond back.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you guys handle negative comments?
Woo.
She don't handle them well.
You know what?
I like them.
I don't. The ones that I definitely don't tolerate, and I don't tolerate for a reason, is anything racist. I don't tolerate it, and that could be on both sides. Mm-hmm. So if we're hanging out with someone and you're not liking, who they are or their race, that's your problem.
Exactly.
So that's something I don't tolerate, period. And I will go ahead and I will just block you from the whole channel. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's a negative comment towards me or Talmange, we leave it up there, because at the end of the day, that's your opinion of us, and your opinion is basically wrong, especially if what you're saying is negative.
I don't say it's always wrong. So when somebody says something about us and stuff like that, I like to read it and really try and improve on that. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't like that, but I do. So I'm always asking people, what do you like about us? What do you not like about it? What do we do that you think we can do better?
Okay.
Yeah,
but it got to be constructive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to be constructive. But
exactly.
But I would also say, if you're just trying to throw jabs at us,
right?
I'll leave it up there, because at the end of the day,
we let our viewers handle the people that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure y'all got a hive.
Y'all got a hive. Okay.
Yeah. They go after them like crazy.
but it's not just that. I would have to say we used to always get a lot of backlash because we go back and forth. Well, really, husbands and wives in real lives, they pick at each other.
Yeah.
Do y'all do that? Or we the only ones?
I mean, do you pick at each other?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of times, when we're filming, we're so used to each other, and we're filming, we're in the moment. And a lot of the times we're showing good stuff. Talmange will leave us picking at each other in there.
Yeah.
And it's not to like say something bad about him or me. It's more so to we're just being real. We're being us.
Right. Just keeping it real. Gotcha.
Yeah, we would rather keep it real, because I'm pretty sure you have some marriages where everything is rainbow stars and and it's perfect, and gold and diamonds, coming down.
Diamond marriage.
Yeah, but that's not us. We're just living in the real, and we're living in a moment, and that's what we like to show. We would get a lot of criticism on that too, but at the end of the day, we love each other. We're each other's best friends.
I'm her best friend. I got friends. I always tell her that. I got friends, Ashanti. I'm your only friend. It's okay.
Anyway, that's one of the things that we actually loved about y'all's channel is how real you are, and it like cracks us up.
Yeah, because you would make me edit out anything like that.
Yeah, I'm like, take it out. But it's funny, but that's what attracted me to y'all's channel, which is so funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just
y'all interaction. It's like it's
awesome.
It's real. It's interesting. So and I love when y'all interact with, because y'all are social butterflies at the campground.
Yeah,
like y'all be trotting around talking to everybody.
We are so the opposite.
We stay in our little site and we do our little vlog, and
I'm like, Henry, we have to start talking to people. Like, I mean,
that's why we ain't growing much. We're not that social.
Yeah. You got to get out of that box.
Yeah, but you guys have the best personalities. Like, you're laughing, you're smiling, you got friendly faces. You know what? You're gonna have to hang out with us, and then we'll go ahead and we'll like do the campground.
What we'll do, we'll come to Virginia. We'll introduce you to everybody in the Virginia area.
Yeah, that'll be
We're
awesome.
gonna get around. You know, Relativity Rich, they cool here. These some cool people. Y'all gotta hang out with them.
And then
we're introverts. We're introverts, man. She don't even like doing lives, really.
That's why we haven't been doing lives.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. So you guys did the Myers-Briggs. That's how you know if you're an introvert and extrovert. Yeah. I am an extrovert to an extreme. Okay. I will say hi to a baby, an animal, a butterfly, and then he's over here just messing with me like, who are you talking to? And then
she'll say hi to somebody. We'll stop and start talking to him, and she'll walk away and leave me talking.
Because I already broke the ice for him. I've already said everything that I wanted to say.
I'm like, why you just leave me with the people like that? And once she opened that gateway, they talking, and I gotta stand there and talk too. So
you're the closer. You're the closer.
Yeah, okay. That's what you call it.
Yeah,
I guess. So do you guys plan your videos, or do you just like go with the flow? How do you guys handle that part?
With the flow.
You just go with the flow.
I'm spontaneous, right? I like that. That's another thing that I like. Like, you guys are spontaneous. I hate scripted stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I like to just whatever happens.
There's a lot of scripted out here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of people know scripted versus when somebody planning something. When somebody just spontaneous, that's the thing about it. We're more of a spontaneous. What you see is what you get. That's why people look at it as being real.
And that's the appeal of your channel. That's one of the appeals, in my opinion.
Yeah. So when you guys go to the campgrounds now, with the growth that you guys have had over the past couple of years, I'm sure people know you. Do you ever go anywhere where people don't recognize you?
There's some places where we just know that we're just camping, right? We went to St. Augustine over the weekend, and then we went to Daytona Beach. When we were at Daytona Beach, we went to a public open access bathroom. And I had to go back because we were camping. Well, we were out there on the beach. And so I jumped off the bike. I ran into the bathroom, and Talmange, I see him. He's taking a picture with someone. And I'm like, there's no way Daytona Beach. Someone knows us at the restroom in Daytona Beach. But sure enough, she said, my boyfriend watches you guys.
And she watches us too. Yep. And she wanted the pictures that he'd never believe I met you. And she was caring about me, and she didn't even ask about Ashanti. She said, he would never believe I met you, Talmange. She was naming everything. Everywhere we go now, it is someone that do recognize us.
Maybe. I would say it's a rare.
But this is what we get.
That someone doesn't.
Okay, this is what we get. We get a lot of that. We get a lot of people staring, but a lot of people don't really have the. You can tell who. You know how you can sense somebody staring at you. Yeah, but they don't say nothing, but they staring like when you walk by, they stop and stare.
Okay, like y'all look familiar. Right.
Or like the guy, where were y'all at? Were you in Tennessee where the guy was like,
we were at Atwood.
So even though people don't say nothing, we can still see them stare, and sometimes everybody don't say that. Everybody, a little,
and that's
a little
okay.
more reserved.
Yeah, that's okay, because maybe they're thinking, let them just have their peace or whatever.
A lot of people think that leave them alone.
Yeah,
you don't want to go bother.
We're
Right.
open.
Yeah, we're open.
We're open. A lot of people like because we hear a lot of husbands like, I just had to say something. My wife told me to leave you alone, but I just had to say something. and so some people don't say nothing, and they just you can feel the stares,
and that's okay. They'll eventually come around too. They'll message us and ask.
Yeah,
we
get messages even when we're on a highway driving.
Yeah,
we get emails and everything like, we just seen you guys on the highway. You on such and such. Like, yeah,
and that's cool. It's cool.
How do you guys handle social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Do you guys post on there?
I'm pretty much YouTube and on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashanti was
on Facebook too.
She was supposed to be
on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay.
I do a lot of the postings on Facebook. Don't try to take my thunder.
Shanti's job is TikTok. And Instagram.
Reels.
So we got to ask her how you do on TikTok and Instagram.
Well, I actually do Facebook. I do TikTok.
So she claims everything that I do that I'm a part of.
And I do YouTube too.
The community posts? The community stuff?
Yep.
I do community.
We do it.
We got jobs. We got jobs. Do y'all separate y'all jobs? Since we talking YouTubers.
Yeah, I mean, I do most of the TikTok. Henry is not a TikTok person at all.
Me either.
And I'm supposed to do Instagram, but I just don't feel like I'm creative enough to come up with the captions. Like, I have a lot of pictures and videos, but I don't know what to say about them. I feel like you're supposed to say something.
She loves TikTok. She does good TikTok.
I'm like addicted to TikTok. I admit it.
I basically just edit the YouTube videos, and I do a little community post, and I'll do YouTube shorts. We've gotten big on shorts because that's the only way we get views is through shorts. YouTube don't like sharing our long form. That's my next question. How do I get YouTube to share my long form?
Yeah, I see a lot of your shorts and a lot of your TikToks. So you guys are really, really busy. Like, it'll say relatively rich, relatively, like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, dang.
You got to understand the analytics of YouTube. You got to put out something on a weekly basis with YouTube. Mm-hmm. So if you're consistent every week with the long form, it'll go. You consist like how you consistent with the short form, it's going good.
I need for you to help me with TikTok and shorts.
Oh yeah,
I can learn a lot from you guys.
Thank you.
The only reason we started doing more shorts is because YouTube, they want to promote that because they're trying to compete with TikTok. They're actually giving us more impressions when we do shorts. Mm-hmm. Our long form, it'll go out to maybe 400 or 500 people. We have almost 4,000 subs, and only maybe 1,000 of them will get impressions. We're like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah,
it's kind of annoying.
That's just how it is. You have your good months. You have your bad months. You have months where you grow. You have months when you don't grow. But the thing about it, though, you just got to keep pushing.
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent.
Yeah.
Even when you don't grow, just stay consistent.
And I would also have to say this. This is something that we do on our videos because we're original content creators. So I would consider us as original content creators. We don't fashion ourselves after anyone whatsoever. Yes. We make it about us. So when you're making it about you and you're staying true to who you are, I think everyone is going to definitely gravitate to you. You guys have a great personality. So
thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I like that. You want to be authentic, right? You don't want to be a copy. You want to do your own thing.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly.
Okay.
Of course, you got to stay in your own lane.
Right.
What works for you works for you. What works for those other channels work for them.
Yeah.
Right.
We've noticed that in you guys' videos, you've been doing more sponsorships and brand deals. Is that something that you guys initiated yourselves, or is that something that the brand started reaching out to you after you hit like a certain level of growth.
Yeah, after you hit a certain level of growth, brands do reach out to you. What they do is, once they reach out to you, they just send you the item to review. But after you surpass that level, they start sending you the item as well as the money sponsoring you. I guess every YouTuber want to get to that status. We always been real with our videos. We always been real and just telling the truth about everything. So when it comes to us getting brand deals, we say stuff about the brand and stuff like that. But for us to travel and show the parks that we go to, we gotta do brand deals. Every YouTuber have to do brand deals. So I don't look down on the YouTuber by doing brand deals, but you get people that come on your channel and say that you becoming commercialized. Look at all the dudes that they paid to get to the point that they are at.
Right.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But I have to say one thing. When you are getting those items to review, you need to definitely test it out. I have a dryer right now. We haven't even came out with the review on that. I've had it for 2 months now. I have a dishwasher for the RV. You haven't seen that come out yet. So I'm using it. So anything that you do get, you do need to
test it out before you introduce it to your audience.
Yep.
Yeah. So China send you a lot of things to be tested out. You gotta be real leery what China send you because some of that stuff is not good. And you do not want to introduce that stuff to your audience.
Yeah.
Right.
Understand that you introduce to the audience, you want the audience, hey, I got this and I love it. That's what we want to hear.
Right.
Things that you get that's not good, we even offer to send back like we don't like it, we'll send it back.
Yep.
We get emails on a regular basis. Like stuff that don't have nothing to do with camping.
Yeah.
We get like
designer clothes. Like someone would be like, "Oh, we want you to wear this clothing." It's like campers don't wear that.
Right.
So we're gonna say no to it because we're gonna stay true to the platform that we have.
Okay.
We've been getting a lot of Chinese vendors trying to send us stuff too.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's not even RVer stuff. So we're like,
some of it is.
What are we gonna do with it?
You gotta be careful.
I would also say, even with those vendors that you're, getting approached by, always ask them, is there something that you have for the camper world? It could be a air pressure tire.
Right.
So we had a lot of that going on where they wanted to send us truck parts, a truck light, and I'm like, we don't need that. But do you have something that an RVer can use?
Have you guys noticed? I'll tell you from our experience. Ever since we've been doing shorts, our pay is dropping. Have you guys noticed anything like that? Ad revenue dropping.
Yeah. We don't do shorts.
Okay.
Because I don't know how.
Not just that. YouTube is not the platform for shorts right now. You would get a lot of subscribers.
Right.
When it comes to shorts. I'm going to tell you guys something. Getting a lot of subscribers actually hurts you when they don't view your long form. When I say it hurts you, what happened is YouTube looking at you like you got all these subscribers, but when you put out a video, you're only getting so many views.
Right.
And that's one of the things that when we watched the YouTube education, they said that was not going to happen.
That happens.
It has happened to us.
Yes,
it has absolutely happened. They said that they would create basically like a separate algorithm so that it wouldn't affect you. But we're like,
YouTube only trying to compete with TikTok.
Right.
So they want you to put out those. And you will get a lot of subscribers from them, but the subscribers that you get from them, they're just random subscribers. Is not the type that actually like what you do. Like your passion is camping. You like to camp and things like that. These subscribers only watch you because you're funny or you did something that was funny or whatever. Sooner or later, you're gonna get that one hot video or whatever, make you get a lot of subscribers, whatever. But those subscribers is not really real subscribers.
To me, TikTok and Shorts is made for the millennials.
Yes.
Because it has a short attention span. And it's something quick. is something that they can view very quickly.
Mhm.
Okay, 1 minute. Oh wow, that was good. I like them. I'm gonna subscribe.
1 minute is too long for them.
That's too long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotta be
But
less
now-
than what? 8 seconds? 8
Yeah.
seconds.
Exactly. So that is why another reason why he's being very cautious on me even getting into shorts.
Yeah, because
Because-
I'm on her about anything she put out when it comes to shorts.
Yeah. We don't want to mess up our algorithm.
Yeah,
At the end of
it
the
does.
day, like you said, it's a business,
So,
right?
so
So you got to do things that do not mess up your algorithm.
and you're also asking about brand sponsors. So what the brand sponsors do, they go off for how many subscribers you got, then they go off for how many views.
Right.
A lot of people's channel is like this, but they're only getting this many views. This comes from the shorts. All right, so YouTube don't split it up. It comes from the shorts. But
Yeah.
you only get this many views. Like it tells these sponsors, like they got a lot of subscribers, but where their engagement at?
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
It goes by people actually saying stuff on your channel. It goes by the likes and everything. So all that stuff plays a role when it comes to getting sponsors. So that's why we don't do too many shorts. She want to get into the shorts, and I don't really care for shorts. That's why you never see me put out a short. She'll put out some every now and then, but it's fine with me because that's what she want to do.
I will say I feel like TikTok is a little different in the sense that their algorithm is they've like figured it out. So for example, when we post on TikTok, I'm only getting RVers coming, and you do grow fast on TikTok, and it's the exact opposite for shorts. Like you were saying, you can have a video with 30,000 people, but it's randoms. It's not like RVers. So
Right.
I think if YouTube ever figured that out, it could be great. But as you said, right now they haven't figured it out, and it's producing the opposite effect.
Yeah, it's hurting our income for sure. We've grown. Our pay has been hurt by it.
Yeah, the analytics, like I said, we got that information from YouTube Studios platform telling, hey, promote these shorts. You can link them to your long form. That's what we were doing. We were clipping our long form into shorts, but they don't convert.
They're talking about banning TikTok, so I hope they do ban it because that's probably going to bring more people into YouTube.
I hope they do ban it.
Ban it.
Oh my
Look
God.
at my son over here making faces at me.
Do not ban TikTok.
Hey, we're gonna get some of that audience, you know.
I like TikTok.
That is true.
But whatever.
If they do ban it, it got to go somewhere. Hopefully YouTube improve on it. But right now they haven't improved on it. And I was never a fan of short, even though shorts is the way to go right now when it comes to TikTok. But how the USA act towards TikTok, it's like a China product, right?
Yeah, the Republicans and a lot of Democrats, they want to ban it completely.
They want to ban it because it's not a part of. It's not Facebook. It's not. It's not YouTube or something like that. So
it's not USA made, I guess.
Exactly.
Right.
So they're not on board with that, or you getting all the money that they get. The United States is not making money off of that.
They don't want to give them our data.
Yeah.
You know,
that's true too.
Privacy stuff. So it's like, you know, that's the whole big deal right now. It's going around Congress right now. They're trying to pass a bill to ban it. So a lot of states have banned it. Like they can't use it in their school. Their couple of colleges have banned it.
Oh wow.
You can't use it on their Wi-Fi servers and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
So it's happening.
So let me say this. A lot of people was telling us like TikTok is coming out. You guys need to get on board. You need to get on board. Like I can't be that funny within this certain amount of time. I need some space to be funny.
You need 20 minutes?
Yeah. I need 30 minutes to be funny to get my So I can't be funny. Like you gotta be real funny when it comes to TikTok. It gotta be that one video that go viral for you. And next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of followers.
You don't have to just be funny. You could
No,
dance. You could dance. You could.
Gotta be interesting. It's just
Or
gotta
show
be
your booty,
interesting.
or show your booty like a lot of girls do.
Right.
No, that's not true,
right.
Henry. That's
Show,
not
show
true.
a
It's true.
cleavage.
No.
Yeah,
It's not
so little Cleveland.
Oh my God.
no.
Everybody on TikTok to throw out a video. It's that one video that got to go viral. It got to be that one video. When
The
YouTube,
trend. They all follow trends. It's like they do,
Exactly.
it's either a song they dance to, or it's a
Yep.
skit that everybody, or couples, or a prank. It's always something.
I wanted to do dancing TikToks, but I don't know how to dance, right? So I said this won't go well. So
she got 2 left feet and her knees not against each other. You told me that. I didn't even know that until she said, I'm not needed.
Oh my goodness.
TMI, too much information. Anyway,
She is not needed.
I am not
I seen
needed.
it for the first time when she came out with some skinny jeans. I'm like, her knees do touch each other.
So, what is the biggest challenge y'all have had so far on YouTube? As what growth? Would you would say?
Oh, that's good. That's easy. That's an easy question for us. Okay, this is the biggest challenge. When we first started, we wasn't in the in crowd when it first came out.
we're still not in the in crowd.
I don't know about that.
Y'all leading the charge now.
We just stayed true to ourselves. We had to work for everything. We took nothing from no one. No one gave us a bone. I would say it was everyone that supported our channel, subscribed, liked, shared it. That was our support. That became our family, our friends. That became those that was our ride or dies. Everyone that was rocking with us. So, but we had to earn that.
And not just that,
right?
we learned something valuable too. And what we learned was, like, a lot of channels run to these bigger channels to try to get big. A channel got to grow organically. When I say you gotta grow on your own, because you don't want a whole bunch of people running to your channel, subscribing to you, because a lot of people say subscribe to this channel, because it really hurts your channel.
Right.
It hurts your algorithm and everything, because a lot of people come and subscribe. They subscribing because our channel told them to subscribe, but they don't mean they watching you.
Right.
You want somebody that watch you, that care about you and care about your personalities and what you put out, your content that you put out. That's what you really want.
And that's going to always encourage you to keep putting out content on a constant basis. So hopefully we're going to be, you guys do those long forms again.
Oh yeah.
So
it's hard for us in the winter. We try, but in the winter it's a little tough.
Yeah, we're not camping.
I like those short forms in the winter. Even though you guys don't get out, you can't get out in the winter because Virginia, like Ohio, it's cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Yeah.
It's very cold.
But you guys got so much stuff, like short form stored up, and you're able to put out that content. That's good.
Yeah, we tag team it.
I want you to learn that word. That's your new word for the day. Tag team.
Okay.
So we don't want to take up too much of y'all time. Y'all want to plug in the Glamp Out? Did y'all sell out the Glamp Out?
We sold out the Glamp Out within 3 weeks.
That's for full hookups. Now we were able to get electric sites, and that's just for people that just want to come in. You could be self-contained, your RV with water. We have how many sites left?
No sites left.
Not even one?
No.
Y'all ain't got room for Miss Jerry?
Miss Jerry wouldn't make it.
We just got her out the shop. She's ready.
Okay. We just got her at the shop. We got room. You guys want to come? We're going to make room. Believe it.
I might pop over there.
Yeah.
We'll see. Me and Miss Jerry still working on trust. You know what I mean?
That dashboard, like, Miss Gary, I love you. And just speak softly to her, like how your wife like to speak. Hey, Shanti, your hair so beautiful. You gotta say stuff like that to Miss Gary.
Miss Jerry. It's not Gary. It's Jerry.
I said, okay.
Well, wait, I have a question. So why did you? I missed it. I think I missed it. Why did you name Miss Jerry Jerry?
Because of the owner.
No.
The owner
Hold
name.
on.
I know. I'm telling her. She's telling me to hold on. Let me answer the question. I watch y'all. Hey, I'm a fan of y'all. Just like you're a fan of us, I watch it. Y'all got it from the owner.
Okay, but wait.
Listen, her husband died. You want to hear the story? You want to hear Shanti's story?
I want to hear her story.
So you got it from an owner. Her husband died. When you got it, I remember you had to put it in the shop. You got a lot of stuff done to Miss Jerry, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of stuff done to her. Did y'all put a new motor in her?
Yes.
The reason why we don't say nothing on a lot of people's channel because we want people to interact with their own groups and stuff like that. But we watch everybody, and we watch y'all too.
Okay, so now let me hear the complete story. Don't interrupt.
I know the story. Let's get back here.
Okay.
She's a nut.
So the reason her name is Miss Jerry, Geri, is because, and Talmange, you're right. We got this from a woman that we know, but Miss Jerry is old, and I thought it would be cute since Jerry is short for geriatric.
Geriatric. See?
Yeah.
Geriatric.
She didn't know that. She didn't know that.
Anything else you want to plug into the video before we wrap up?
I would have to say if you're going to be in Raleigh around the 15th through the 22nd, definitely check us out. We are going to be at the Raleigh, North Carolina RV show, and we are going to do 2 seminars. We're going to do a meet and greet,
Nice.
and we're also going to have a booth for Adventure Bandits. So if you're in the area, definitely come check us out. We would love
Very
to
cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank y'all for doing this.
Guys, we've had so much fun. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we've been a fan of y'all for a minute, so I'm real excited that y'all were able to do this. We're honored that y'all were able to do this, and thank you so much. All right, y'all. So we're gonna probably see y'all in Tennessee for sure. If not, maybe the Glamp Out. Me and Miss Jerry might make an appearance.
So anyway, at some point we'll meet you guys in person. We feel like we know you all already.
Right. I appreciate it, yo. Thank you, guys.
All right. See you later.
See y'all.
All right. Bye.